Have you ever found yourself in a situation where you think you really deserve something? Like you've worked very hard for something. You know you want it, but you don't get it. I was playing tennis with my friends, and one of the moms, she started telling us a story about her daughter. Now, her daughter does dance. I don't know much about dance, but I do know that in dance, if the judges don't like your style or the way your build is or the color of your hair, they have the right to say that they don't really like your style, basically. So here's the story. Her daughter, she's a freshman in high school. She's dancing on the JV team, and a spot opens up on the varsity team, and they allow 4 girls from the freshman team to audition to try and take this spot. So she goes to the audition, totally kills it, and she gets beat out by her friend who goes to the same dance company as her, and she doesn't get this spot on the varsity team. She is absolutely devastated, and I can imagine how she feels. She probably felt like, because and everybody tells her that she's the best on the JV team, and thinking, oh, I'm the best on the JV team, well, I must be able to get the spot on the varsity team. But her competition seemed to maybe have a better look, the same exact build as the other girls on the varsity team, and she's a great dancer as well, so she got picked for the spot. So this freshman girl, she's devastated, and I don't think she quite grasped the concept that maybe it just wasn't the right fit for her, even though she's an amazing dancer. But when things like this happen, when you don't get something that you really think you deserve or that you've really worked hard for, you have to tell yourself, I didn't get it this time, and I don't know the reason, but pretty sure there is something better for me coming up next. And that's probably right. Now, this situation can be applied to anything. This could be applied to maybe a job that you think you deserve and you really, really want, or a place you really want to work at, and you don't get it, you get beat out by someone else that you think that's not fair. It could be applied to a tennis tournament or a football game or anything where you think, I've practiced way harder than the other person, and I know I deserve this spot, and I killed that interview, and I've been killing it in practice. But just think, and I'm going to say it flat out, don't be a sore loser. When you don't get something that you think you deserve, you just got to look at the bright side. If you've done all that you can do to try and get what you want, and you don't get it, then all you have to do is think of the positives. How much better have I become since I've been practicing so-and-so sport, or my grades in school? I've learned a lot. Think of how far you've come. Because you didn't get this one thing that you really, really wanted. All you have to do is think about what's coming around the corner. Because you've gotten yourself to a point where you're so much better than you were, you have to realize that's an accomplishment already. And you should be dang proud of yourself because you've worked hard for something. Sure, it didn't work out in your favor this go around, but it will very soon in the future. And guess what? You're probably going to enjoy the circumstances of when you do get the next thing that you're hoping for versus what you didn't just get that you really thought you wanted. Sometimes you get something that you think you want, and then you realize, man, I really don't like this job that I thought I wanted, or this team that I really wanted to be on. All of these people on this team really are mean. Like, I don't want to be on this team. You never know what's going to happen when you're put into a new situation. It could be good or it could be bad. But I just want you to think about being positive, staying positive, and not being a sore loser. Don't get bummed because you've worked hard for something and you didn't get it, I mean, yeah, you can be bummed a little bit, but think about the positives. Pick out every little positive you can, because there's a lot more positive and experience that you've gained from all the work you've put in. And it's a good feeling. It's a great feeling. Now, there's been plenty of times where I have trained very hard and I think I deserve something and I don't get it. I've been in this situation. I've been in this situation in college where I've trained for that spot on the team that I can play, and I got beat out because, now this is jacked up. I got beat out because my coach, this new girl that came in, he knew her and basically held her as a baby, and her mom played on the team and is just a huge family friend. She comes in, I'm better than her, like I can beat her, and then basically he just starts training the crap out of her to get her better than me so that she can play. Now, how jacked up is that? Like, I've been in this situation, and yeah, it really sucks. It really sucks knowing that, you know, people play favorites. People are gonna do that. And, you know, there's nothing really you can do except the fact that people are gonna be that way. And no matter how good you are, the way you look, or how you are with whatever sport you're playing or whatever job you're going after, there's always going to be people that have an upper hand. And you have to learn and you have to accept that. I thought for sure I was going to get that spot to be able to play. For sure. But, you know, now I think about it, he started training her and she put in the work and she got a little bit better than me, maybe. Maybe not at the beginning, but, you know, when somebody is there helping you every step of the way, you get that upper hand. It helps. It really does help to have connections. I gotta be honest. If you really want something, make connections. You gotta be in that political circle of, oh, she's my brother's friend, so, you know, I definitely wanna pick her over you, person I don't know. And that's just the way people are these days. And sometimes it is not fair. You're right. Sometimes we don't get things that we know we deserve it. But all we can do is remember to practice, be the best we can be, and stay positive in the situations, because maybe this will be this thing that motivates you to try even better. Have you ever thought of that? Maybe because you didn't get this, maybe it just lights a fire and you're like, oh, I'm gonna crush it this time. Like, I didn't get what I really wanted. I'm gonna be that much better. And if you have that mindset, you are gonna go very, very far in life. So that's all I got to say about that for now. Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment and share. Follow me on Facebook, Game Set Match, and on Instagram @_Marissa.Johnson. Please comment with any questions you might have or any requests for my next podcast. And I will talk to you soon. Have a good day.